The center this here, actually Daniel did this morning with the guys. Let me show you what it looks like. Alright, here we go. Now, so this design was really different in that we were able to, what happens, that waterfall, we had it all the way to the bottom. The problem, we had the air, the wind was getting it. It's kind of windy today, even catching it a little bit. But it scatters the water everywhere and it ends up all over the place. So I don't want to do that. So we contain the water by making a stone that comes all the way up from here to here, and it fills up to here. And so what happens is it takes the splash, and actually absorbs the water. If there's a lot of water here on it to make it look like a stone. So not only that, but now it fills over and it goes down both sides, all the way around it. Then we put some lights here that go up on it. You can't see now. At nighttime you'll see it. Then we have a light that goes down, and you see a little bit of light right down there on both sides. So now you have lights on both sides, up under there, sides. Color this. We want it to look like a kind of a granite stone with a little bit of oxidation in it. So when we did the coloring, we did that. A little bit of mustard in there. But we colored this to get that granite effect, and it's turning out pretty nice. And then we had to, of course, move this stone. Well, after it was already plumbed, but we had to move it to make sure that it was centered on here. So you can see over here on this side. So these two stones here, and you look, we put the panel mix in here. See this right here? And we're going to continue to do some panel, but we spent it here, and then we oxidized it with the different colors. And now you have this pretty. And look at this, a lighting in here also. So it's different from any of the waterfalls that you've seen that we've done. And it just, we just keep on adding new designs and saying, let's try this, and then we do it. Whether you see the water wall or the other things we've done. So the water wall came out really nice. We got some mud here, and we can show you how we mud this stuff up and make it look good. All right, cool. You got me a cup of water? Cool, setting up. That's a PMG, guys. So, okay, over here. So, my thing is I gotta mud this corner over here. I'm doing water work. Not bad, thank you, brother. I'll bring some brushes. Yeah. A little bit wet, but it's not bad. And here's the seam over here. We're gonna put it up on this seam over here. And it's running just a little bit. But you can see the fibers in this. But now we're gonna get a brush. We're gonna get a small little brush. I like to use the big brush, the small brush. I don't use the big brush as much. But I'm trying to take away these, like see here, they didn't, you can see the seam. I want to get rid of that seam. So as this starts to set up, and it's a nice temperature. It's only probably under 70 degrees here in Florida, believe it or not. It's kind of cool this morning. So I don't like my brushes inside the water. I like them a little bit dry so I can texture. And so I get that rock effect. And I kind of make my own clefts and honestly, literally kind of sculpturing it. Here, bringing it up in here. And I kind of just mesh it together so it looks like one big rock, and it's kind of, different type of irregularities on the corner, because the stones are not always, exactly straight or squared. So I'm kind of giving a little texture on the corner there, and making sure that we have. And then I'm going to blend this in. I blend that in right there. And the product is just amazing. The strength, it's just, it's just, I can't, how strong it gets, it's just crazy. You can just basically deck screw the panels together. So look at there, see? It goes right over that. Now, some people have vertical mix and stuff that they use, and different types of vertical mix, but it doesn't take to itself like this. This stuff here, I mean, it becomes part of that. Whereas most concrete, it always has that that control joint, not control joint, but that cold joint that you have, and so it separates. But this right here, man, it's almost like you poured the thing monolithic. That's the advantage to this whole thing. It creates almost a monolithic effect. Monolithic meaning that you poured it all at one time, and you really didn't, but it gives that effect. So I can come in here and add a texture in it, and do some different things like this, and really add a finish. Another thing I do is I'll get a plastic bag, and add another finish on it like that, so I can mesh it more to where it is. But this right here, see, it's all separate there. And so you got white bag. I need a plastic. Yeah, I got a white bag. Picture a little bit. Mud in for them. I would like some. Yeah, I need some plastic bags. So now we're showing a lot that we don't show at all, and especially on Facebook or on YouTube. But we want you to really understand how cool this product is. And it's hard to, we sit there and tell you what we build, and we go, oh yeah, well, what is the mix? What is this? Well, now we're showing you, okay? Here's what it is. Is it different than anything you've seen? Absolutely. There's a lot of companies out there with different kinds of products. It's going to be hard for you to find something like this product here that is it's just amazing for what it does. And what we're doing with it is really something else. And so that's really the other training, is that is what you're able to do with it. So one bag mix, and it's doing all this. So I'm using this to, now when I color it, it'll dry the same color as this. So, a lot of times you use different types of concrete and they dry at different, so you can tell the difference of where you patch something. And this right here, you can't tell. It all dries the same color. And of course, when you go to finish it off, it does the same thing. All right, so I'm kind of enclosing, they put the screen in here. I'm enclosing the screen inside of this. So they're probably gonna put more screen here. And so I can leave kind of a thing where they put the screen in there. After I do it, I'm just trying to show you how we texture it. So we'll put that in there like that, and then they'll add the screen to it. And here I'm gonna go over the screen, and this will be finished. And then I'll take it all the way across in here, and there's a, as we listened to a little Mozart this morning. I gotta have music, I tell you. I don't know what it is, but no matter what I do, I either have movie music or some kind of classical music. The vibrations and everything just help my creativity. I can't listen to hard rock or any of that crap when you're trying to, create things. I think it's just disempowering as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion, and you're entitled to it. So, Bradley's gonna get that bag as quick as he can and try to, because I'm almost creating a whole new, look how sticky this stuff is, man.
Right here?
Really,
You want it?
right in there, if you want to hit that with the bag. There you go. Bradley came out, started working with us. He's my nephew, and he's just really taken to this thing, and he's really done good. Pretty proud of him.
I don't want to go back.
You don't want to go back, then go back. He's gonna move up to New Hampshire probably. So, all right. So I'm just kind of making textures in this as I go up. He's gonna hit it with a plastic bag, and what you do is you open up the plastic bag completely. That's how you do it. You open it up completely. So, you worked with this before, Brad?
I still haven't done the back.
You haven't done the back? No. So you didn't know how, but you didn't ask me before you started doing it, right? No.
That's how it is.
So you just act like you did. All right. Huh? You gotta open it up.
To get the crinkles, right?
No. Open it up. You got your release agent? Yeah, just put some release agent on. You gotta hurry though, it's setting up. And you don't make too much at a time because it does want to set up. So I kind of brought this whole thing out because I was so far out over here, and I'm texturing all this whole thing, so I almost coated the whole thing over again. But I did that just for show purposes, but it ain't gonna hurt nothing. We'll actually do that, and then I'll get the plastic on this thing, and you can see how it has a coating over here, and I can take some from here and bring this out. I like to have this further out from where I have that wire to give it a bitter, more of a rock effect. Put that in here. There you go. It'll be nice. So as he gets that plastic and puts release agent on that, I'll show you how we apply that whole mix here. It doesn't look like much, but by the time I get this thing, stuff setting up, Brad, you might want to hurry up, bro. You don't have much time with this because it is a different type of mix. It's not a vertical mix or anything like that. but you can go vertical with it, and that's what we're doing with it right now. So, okay. Clean that out. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to use this. I don't put my hand in there, I use my hand on the outside. Look at that. It gets away from the square of the rock, and it kind of gives that little bit of a look, a texture there. Like it has a little here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Wow. Yeah. There's my nice natural stone. Do the same over here. And here we go. It's just a quick little teaser lesson on how we do what we do. All right, I'm Dave Montoya. This has been a morning Facebook Saturday morning live. We keep on working. We keep on trying to finish up what we're doing. Eating this all.
We just lost a little bit of mud.
You got some? Yeah. So do I need some anywhere else? I do right here. One thing I always do is I'm always, almost my own release agent, I always have water on my hands. It is like its own release agent. A lot of guys try to do this and it gets all sticky and they can't understand why they can't get it going. And that's one of the reasons you gotta have water as it's on the outside.
I have you all the grip.
All right, Facebook Live, we're out of here.